So hey, transition math students, how's it going? Hope all is well. I wanted to walk you through what's coming. I just sent out an email that explains all this. When I say just, I mean like it's Tuesday the 17th of March, and I hope you're on this. I really hope you see this. I hope you take advantage of it. Here's our homework document that I always throw up on the screen. I said throw up. And what I have in here are a whole mess of links, like an old note page from a lesson we did in the past, because you might need a little reminder. It's been a couple of days. I also scanned the entire textbook, and you will see that here. When you click on this stuff, like, no, this is the beginning of chapter 7. And I want to do a whole separate video just reviewing what it is we've done so far. But in the beginning of chapter 7, we got all this, and it scrolls up, and then you'll see 7.2, and then we scroll up, and then we see 7.3. That was the last thing we talked about, I believe. And then, yeah, log functions. Or that'll be the first thing we talk about when we get back, when I get to doing a lesson. I am losing my place. Yeah, this was Friday. Yeah, that was the last thing we did. So I'm going to do a video using that document, reviewing what it is we've already learned. Because there's an assessment coming up on Friday. So, yeah. But that was Friday. And today is the 17th. So you'll see another separate video that'll go through the 7.4 textbook and do examples from the homework and so forth. And by the way, that link, I don't know if you could see that, is the same as that link because the homework is in there. Okay. I also have in here sample test solution. You'll see an assessment that'll be linked here in the green part soon, hopefully in the next 24 hours. And your assessment will look like this. I'm going to post it, but what's funny, if you haven't noticed, I'm going to point it out now. I mean, it's only in bold, italicized, and red, but maybe you haven't read that. I don't know. But it's there. And that assignment, and the assessment that I'm going to post, all 4 of those things, 1, 2, 3, and 4, are all due Monday the 30th. I'm giving you this extra time so you can figure out your technology. You can come in and do office hours on Thursday, and you can get all this stuff up to speed. But to be abundantly clear, all this stuff in this range, before it says, spring break, all this stuff is due Monday, March 30th. Turn in your homework by taking a pic of it on your phone, email it to me. That's the slickest way to get it done. If you'd rather turn in the paperwork, and if you're coming to the school anyway for some other teacher, I'm cool. Just drop it off with Ms. Zausch in the front office, we're good. So that's how this is gonna go, and then the lessons you'll see here that are going to populate soon with videos and all that other stuff that I mentioned, they're going to have this in class worksheets and all of that. Oh, and by the way, because you have an assessment coming up, your file folder is outside of my room sitting on a desk. You want to come in, grab your file folder, because it's got your gold sheets in it, your toolkits. It's got the note sheets, it's got old tests, it's got all kinds of fun stuff in it. I highly recommend you come in before the weekend and you get that sucker. Do yourself a favor. But again, yeah, all of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. We got the in-class sheet, the textbook with the homework link. I got an old video from a year, 2 years ago when I taught that particular lesson. I think it was for a student who was out of town for some reason, so I just videotaped it. So you can already work ahead on that. This is also going to populate very soon. This is going to populate with, hello, I already forgot what it was. trying to say? It's going to populate with Khan Academy links. I know I'd remember it. So just so you're aware, all of that is due. Now, or all that's going to be available. Now let me talk about the due dates again. So again, all that's due Monday, March 30th. You gotta figure it's important if I've mentioned it 3, maybe 4 times. Here we go, all of this stuff, check out the due dates. So this is the 30th, and you can wait till after spring break to do this, that's fine. But the due dates shrink up like a mother. Cause like, whoosh, that stuff is due 2 days later. So it shrinks from like a 10-day, 2-week deadline to a 48-hour deadline. Same thing here, 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 and so on. So whatever I give on in terms of an assignment on a particular class day, it's due by end of day the next class period, 11:59 p.m. To be abundantly clear. Again, the email I sent out also says this. So all of that is here. An old note sheet. I mean, I just found everything that I had in hand and scanned it, and you'll see this continue to populate with stuff that is useful to you. This is your go-to. This is your go-to right here. Now, if you don't, if this isn't doing it for you, and you watched my video, and you've tried the Khan Academy, and you've looked at all the other resources, including the examples in the textbook, then come on in for a virtual office hour. You're going to get invited very soon on email. Come on in and join me, and we'll walk through any questions you have. Particular questions. I am not reteaching lessons. You need to figure your stuff out by Friday. Okay? Just want to be abundantly clear. So, don't want to be a jerk, but I don't want you to end up in any kind of academic trouble either. Email me with any questions you may have. All the best.